Hi you guys, welcome back to yet another video.
Hello from the other side.
How are you guys doing today? I just finished washing my hair, so I put this scarf on. If you watched my Christmas haul, this is the scarf that wrapped my Lush box. So I told you I was using it. So I'm just gonna let my hair air dry, and then it has oils in it, my own concoction of oils. And then I'm just gonna comb it out, put some product on it, and twist my hair up for the weekend. I don't think I'm going anywhere, and even if I was, I could just throw on a hat or whatever. Yeah, so as you can see from the title, this is going to be my favorites and hated it video. This is a long overdue video. I mean, my favorites and hated it bag has been sitting in that corner. Y'all know my infamous corner over here. Once we get up out of this living room, it will actually be a reading nook. But for now, it has been, this little space has been my office area, and it has worked out pretty good. So some stuff in this bag is probably months old because I just have not been able to shoot this video, right? And I have now gotten some new favorites and hated it, but I wanted to get this bag done first. So we're gonna try to move as quickly as possible through this bag, but y'all know that I like to be thorough and I like to give y'all a little info about certain things. So let's hope it's not too long. All right, so let's see. First things first, you guys, is this Prosecco Rosé. Now I had this around the holidays. Ooh, child, come on, G7X.
All this money for this cameraman.
Okay, the G7X, child, ain't working as fast as it used to. Time for an upgrade, you guys. All right, so, and I have my little cute wine stopper on there. So this is a Prosecco Rosé from Costco's brand. I am a rosé girl. I like rosé in the summer, spring, winter, and fall. Rosé is not necessarily like the fall and winter drink, but I drink it year round because I stock enough where I could drink it whenever I want. But the one from Costco's is usually only available in the summer, which is this one, and it's really good. It's a very good rosé. And when I'm feeling in the mood, a little bit of ice, a little bit of rosé, get your life, okay? So sticking to drinks, you guys, this is actually a more recent find. I love these drinks. It is, oh, favorite. This is also a favorite, okay? This is from Chobani. You know Chobani that makes yogurt? They also make drinks. Who knew? Me, I didn't know until I saw this. And this is what it looks like. So this is the Chobani probiotic drink. And this particular one is the peach mint fermented plant-based drink. Okay, the benefits is immune health, digestive health, and gut health. As we all know, or if we don't, you don't know, most of your immune system is in your gut. This is where mostly everything is going on that's helping protect you from the free radicals and all these weird things flying in the air. So you want to make sure that your gut health is always on point, and probiotics and prebiotics are very good for you. So I decided to give this Chobani probiotic drink a try, and I bought some other flavors, but this one was my favorite, the peach mint. And I gave 2 to my husband, and I kept 2. So I had the cherry hibiscus and I had the peach mint, and they were delicious. So if you see these in your grocery store, not only are they good for you, they actually taste good. Because I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, is the mint gonna be overpowering? And the cherry one I had, I was like, y'all know I like cherries. I was like, is the cherry one gonna be overpowering? But they weren't. They were flavored really well. And I don't remember if this was like overpriced. I want to say this probably was like high 3s, mid 4s a piece, okay? But very good, a favorite. I will pick this up again. I haven't seen them recently. So another drink here is from this brand right here. I'm actually going to be doing a full review on this water right here. This is called Flow. And this is an alkaline spring water, USDA organic. This is made in the USA. So I am going to be doing a separate video that will go into way more detail specifically about this brand here, okay? But this was definitely a favorite for me, and this is also a more recent favorite. This particular flavor is organic peach and blueberry spring water with naturally occurring electrolytes, essential minerals, and an alkaline pH of 8.1. But let me tell you something, alkaline water is good, but it has to be, you have to drink alkaline water from the source within a certain amount of days or it's no longer alkaline. Alkaline water does not last forever. So I think I learned that not long ago, but I was just like, what? Because you see all these things that say alkaline, 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 and as you know, alkaline stuff, anything alkaline, you can pretty much count on a healthy environment if it's alkaline, especially inside your body. Cancer and stuff like that can't live inside an alkaline body. But alkaline waters and stuff that they actually advertise are not really alkaline, because that stuff has been sitting on the shelves for weeks, months, maybe even years. Alkaline is only alkaline for a certain amount of time. But this water is still very, very good. And I'm going to talk, like I said, more about it in detail. But this Flow brand here, if you see it, get you some. It came in a case here. This is what the case looks like. But like I said, we will be doing a full, sorry, that was backwards. A full review here on this brand. And this particular box came with 3 original, 3 peach blueberry, 3 strawberry rose, and 3 cucumber mint. And they all were delicious, okay? So definitely a favorite. I got a lot of favorites this time. Okay, here we go. Something else that's not a drink. So this right here, you guys, is a pair of wireless earbuds, and this brand will be featured in one of my gadget videos whenever I get to editing that completely. So this is the iHome brand. Not sure if you guys have ever heard of it. I picked this up because my AirPods are dying, okay? So I did not know that AirPods do not last forever. Did you guys know that? I surely did not. After a while, the battery in the AirPod dies. Like, you can't recharge it. So that is the issue with my AirPods now. They are not holding a charge. So they'll charge, and then within like 2 hours, they're dead. So I was like, oh, I can't be bothered with this. So let me pick, and I didn't want to spend, at the time, I didn't want to spend another whatever. I didn't buy the first AirPods. My husband did. And then I'm like, but if they're gonna die so quickly, why are we spending all this money for these AirPods? So I picked these up, and these are excellent. Is the price on here, child? Yes, these were $20. Okay, $20. These are the AirPods that I actually keep in my office at work. They play for 25 hours off of one charge. This is true. And they're rain and sweat proof, and they have, I don't know what the range is. They're not as far as the AirPods. The AirPods range is a little bit longer. You can also use them, you know, if you're talking on your phone. They're very cute. The box looks just like this navy color. Very nice. This was definitely a favorite. I wasn't expecting much, but I was actually super impressed with the quality of that iHome brand. You could get it in Burlington, probably Marshalls, one of those, because that's where I got these, either Burlington, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, one of them. And they work very well. Definitely a favorite. So of course it wouldn't be me without including some sort of skincare, right? Some sort of skincare. So do you guys recognize this guy right here? Do you, huh? Do you watch a lot of TV? Do you? Okay, so this particular brand is from Dr. Nassif, or Nassif, Paul Nassif, or Nassif, I'm not sure how he pronounces it. He is the star of that show on E! Called Botched. And you know, they fix all these people's faces that have screwed up or have had messed up surgery or whatever. Him and another guy, he has a partner, right? So he came out with these detox pads, Pro. That's what they're called. Complexion perfecting treatment pads with micro encapsulated, again, probiotics. So this is supposed to be good. Listen to what it's good for. AHA and BHA exfoliants. It unclogs and reduces pores, brightens and firms skin, protects against free radicals, and clinically proven. So they had this, I think, in Costco's, I want to say. Okay, so apparently this is the new version because there was a version before these. So I said, let me give this a try and let me see, you know, how I like it or whatever. Supposed to reduce inflammation, protect against blue light, firm skin tone, blah blah blah. Okay, so this, look at the picture here, as you can see on the back of the box. So that's what it's supposed to do after you wipe your face. So this is like in the middle. These are like in the middle for me. It's not a favorite, it's not a hated it. What I will say to you is that I do feel that they are good at cleaning your face of like excess oil, or nighttime if you want to just, you know, wipe off any excess oil. That's what I do. Once after I wash my face, my skin still gets really oily, and I'll do another, you know, wipe with either like a fat water or something like that, or something like this, right? So I mean, I think this was like, I don't know, $30, $40. I don't know. It was in between for me. I don't think that it did all this stuff that it says on this box, but it was good at making my face feel clean when I wiped it off. Even after I washed my face, this seemed to have gotten a little bit more into the pores or whatever, but I don't feel like it made my skin any brighter, reduced any pores. Maybe I didn't use it long enough, but this is in the middle for me. It's not a favorite, it's not a hated it. What was the word that I came up for the stuff that was in the middle? Do y'all remember? Because I don't. All right, let's move on, you guys, so I can get rid of this bag and we can start another favorites and hated it. For all my animal parents out there, all right, a lot of people have asked me, or have asked me, what the hell do you feed Chunky, right? So this right here, you guys, is what Chunky eats. This is the brand of dog food. This is called Stella and Chewy's. It's a raw blend of wild caught things. So this particular mixture is trout, salmon, and haddock. So all of those are fish, and these are freeze-dried, raw-coated, baked kibble, okay? The #1 ingredient in this is wild-caught salmon, enhanced with probiotics, coated with freeze-dried, raw, rich in omega fatty acids, okay? Every bowl will include wild-caught salmon, trout, and haddock. It's minimally processed, locked-in nutrition, and taste kickstart your kibble. So Chunky really likes this stuff, you guys. Also, it's grain free. As you can see, grain is not really good for dogs. I don't buy this. What are you talking about? My husband buys this, okay, because this bag is $110 or something like that. This bag is $110, and Chunky goes through these bags in 2 weeks, okay? So he eats twice a day, 2 cups for breakfast, 2 cups for dinner, and then he has like snacks in between, okay? This bag is $110 or $107, something like that. And no, I won't be buying that.
Bruh.
But my husband, that is his contribution to the dog. He buys the dog's food, and he said he's going to make sure that he has a healthy diet. For most of you who know anything about dogs, I mean, everything that they do comes from their food. Their health is widely based on what they eat. So bulldogs have a lot of issues in general. So we just decided, I was gonna cook his food actually, but my husband was like, you're never gonna have the time to do that all the time. So we did a lot of research, and he decided to go with the Stella and Chewy's because it's a very high quality food, and Chunky loves it, and it keeps his coat beautiful. As you can see, he's solid, he's muscular, he's not fat, he's not overweight. And we really like that brand and would recommend it. I mean, everybody don't have $100 to be spending on dog food every 2 weeks, but if you do and it's in your budget, this is one of the best dog foods you can buy. They do sell the smaller bags. I mean, this is I think this is the biggest bag, but they do sell the smaller bags. Like if you have a smaller dog that maybe does not require as much food as Chunky, and you want to give them an extra treat, or you want to try to switch your food to something better, they do sell the smaller bags, which are obviously at a cheaper cost. But that is definitely a favorite. I would recommend that dog food to anybody who's trying to get their dog on a healthy regimen. Okay, next up, you guys, another favorite, a lot of favorites for your animal. I love this thing right here. I actually have to buy another one. This is from Paw Love, and this is the Big and Beefy Marrow Bone. So this is what it looked like. Okay, Chunky loved this. Okay, it was a tasty, long-lasting chew crafted from a big beefy marrow bone that is a great alternative to rawhide chew. So I don't buy Chunky anything with rawhide in it. Rawhide is not particularly healthy for your animals, and Chunky has an issue with chewing things and things getting caught in his throat, so we stay away from the rawhide. Rawhide is not a friend in this house. Okay, but this, if you see this and you want to give your dog a treat and he's a bully, because bullies need to chew, they need to chew, this is a great treat for them. I really like this from this brand, Paw Love, and he loved it. Okay, all right, let's try to move faster. All right, another drink, good lord. Okay, so this is Rita's Real Organic Lemonade. This was the strawberry flavor right here. I think I got this from Target, and this had to be sometime in the summer, you guys. See how long I've had this stuff trying to show y'all? This right here was so good. Okay, it's organic cold pressed lemons and sweetened with honey. It was so delicious. I mean, Rita's Real Organic Lemonade, I don't know if they make other things, but this was delicious. This was a favorite, and I love lemonade in general. So if you guys ever see this brand and you want to try it, I give it a favorites from me. Okay, next up, you guys, finally I hated it. All right, so do y'all remember, here come the dog because he had bag, he think it's some treats. Child, this dog is fat as hell. Do y'all remember when I hauled this, when I was doing like all those snacks and stuff that I was buying? Okay, so this is Fisher's popcorn. And remember, I was like, oh, Old Bay caramel popcorn, that got to be good. That's a lie. That's a lie. This is so trash. First of all, you don't taste the caramel, nor do you taste the Old Bay. So like, what are y'all talking about? Old Bay caramel popcorn, this don't taste like neither. This was trash. This was definitely a hated it. Fisher's, you get a thumbs down, hated it. This was terrible. I don't care that I paid $3.49 for it. It was $3.49, you know, wasted from my bank account. That was disgusting. All right. Oh, a clothing item. Wow, I forgot I even had this. All right, I'm not showing y'all that because it's all folded up. Oh yeah, okay. So these slippers right here, you guys, they all dusty, child. This is so ghetto. Alright, so these right here, you guys, do you remember when I purchased these? If y'all watch all my videos, maybe some of you do, I don't know. This was maybe like a year or so ago. I purchased these slippers. I'm always buying new slippers. Slippers wear out and they get dusty and crusty, and yeah. These are trash, you guys. These are so freaking trash because they have no grip. Sorry for the dirt. They're slippers. They were on the ground, okay, on the floors and stuff. These had no grip whatsoever. I have slid down the stairs so many times in these slippers because they had no actual grip on them, and I had to pay like at least $10 to $12 for these. So these are going in the trash, but I had to show y'all. Hated it. I don't even remember what the, oh, this is from the Kinsey brand, and I like Kinsey brand stuff, but these were trash. Absolutely trash. I could have killed myself, bust my head wide open, child. Trash. All right, that was a hated it. So many drinks in here. All right, here we have a ginger and honey apple cider vinegar. shot from Vermont Village. So I think at some point I have purchased a whole box of these. These were very good. Very good, because normally I don't, with the stuff with the apple cider vinegar, it's a little bit too strong. It tastes nasty. This was good. And the ginger, because the ginger is spicy, the apple cider vinegar is acidic. That could cause a lot of irritation in your throat. This was very good, smooth, not irritating, from Vermont Village. And this is was also organic. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but Vermont Village, that was a favorite. I really enjoyed that. Next up, you guys, was this candle I got from Target so long ago. I don't know if you guys remember, but here she is, if my camera would focus.
Bruh.
Sheesh. Okay, so this is the Virgo candle, you guys. I got this from Target maybe a year or two ago. As you can see, this joint is burned down to the very bottom. This was a favorite. I've absolutely enjoyed this candle. It still smells so freaking good. It was $8. It lasted me a good year. So the notes of this was bergamot, geranium, lemongrass, and warm woods. Burned up to 40 hours. It was fantastic. One of the best candles I ever had. So I am going to clean this out, and obviously I'm going to keep this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to keep it because it says Virgo and it's cute. So that was a favorite. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Oh, another dog, that's why he's smelling his bag, because he smells stuff that he's had. Another dog item. So this is from Bosie's or Bocce's. Not sure how that's necessarily pronounced. As you can see, it says bedtime tea. These were dog treats with banana, vanilla, and lavender. So as you know, lavender is very relaxing and it can be eaten. And these I used to give to Chunky 2 hours before it was time for him to settle down, to settle his ass down. And they work pretty good. Now, I don't know if he was just programmed, but I want to believe that this helped with calming his hype self down. And this bakery is in Brooklyn, New York, my hometown, so I wanted to support. And they have a little story I'm not going to read because we are pressed for time, but if you see this in your pet stores, this brand right here, this was a very good product. Okay, I really liked that. I have to literally pull the damn bag up because he's just gonna keep on keeping on. All right, I'm not gonna go too much more into everything. I'm just gonna tell you if it's favorite, I hated it, because we're pressed for time. All right, so this brand right here is a fairly new brand in the stores, so maybe about a year. This is an ice cream brand. I don't know if they make anything else, but when I tell you, if you see this, I know they sell this in Walmart. They have about 4 or 5 flavors. Do yourself a favor and pick you up one. This particular one is the honeycomb French ice cream. It was very, very good, and I also had the pistachio, which was very, very good. So this is a favorite. Here comes a hated it, you guys. I bought this from TJ Maxx. I want to say the Body Prescriptions Aloe and Rose Moisturizing Facial Scrub. This was terrible. This was terrible. I gave this a shot. I tried it for about a week. It burned my face like crazy. Okay, it really did. I mean, this thing is still full. I'm gonna trash it, but I wanted to show it to you. I could see why it was $2.99, because it was trash. I didn't like that at all. This Edge, this honey and castor edge gel by, I can't even see who the brand is, but I think I picked this up from the beauty supply store. And this was also a terrible product. Hated it. Waste of my money. It turned white within a few hours and it did nothing to hold my hair. And this was $6.49. For $6.49, you have got to be kidding me. So this was a hated it. Trash. Okay. This brand right here, you guys already know this is a favorite. So this is the Saratoga Still Water. My husband absolutely loves these, and then I started getting into them because he started buying them. I bought him a whole case for Christmas. So these are really good. This is a sourced from a Sweetwater Spring in Saratoga Springs, New York, or Pristine Mountain Springs in Stockbridge, Vermont. This is such a good water. It's a still water. They also have sparkling water, but the Saratoga brand is excellent. If you go to a restaurant and they ask you if you want still or sparkling water, you can ask if they have the Saratoga still water. Give yourself a treat, okay? It's pretty good. Next up, you guys, is a deodorant. This is from the Love Beauty and Planet brand. So this scent is the Moru Butter and Rose deodorant. I got this from Target. Now this thing claims that it is a 24-hour odor protection and there's no aluminum in this, and this is why I gave this deodorant a try, trying to be healthy, less chemicals and stuff going into your bloodstream. This is trash. This is trash. It smells delightful. They had a bunch of scents. This smells so good. It really, really smells good. Now what I would use this for is, because I don't usually put on, after I get out the bath and I'm going to bed, I don't feel the need to put on deodorant. I'm going to bed. My skin does not need to be absorbing any type of chemicals or whatever. I'm not sweating that much, child, at nighttime until the boy is. So I usually just keep my skin clean. I'm not putting on a bunch of stuff to go to sleep. But I would use this, like, let's say if I was spending the night out or something and I was at somebody's house, you know, I don't know, I might take a shower, put this on. It's not a heavy deodorant, but you can't be going out ripping and running in these streets with this deodorant because you're going to smell funky, funky, funky. So this is hated it. It's not, or maybe it's in the middle. I don't know. It's in the middle because I don't necessarily hate it because it has a purpose, but it's not a deodorant that you can wear every day, at least not for me. I need something a little stronger. So there's that. Why is there a whole can of 7-Up? Why is there a whole can of 7-Up in here? Okay, I remember. So this is a hated it, you guys, because I'm like, why is there a whole can of 7-Up? I told you this bag been sitting here for a little minute. Ugh, this camera. All right, here we go. Here we go. Whole can of 7-Up. So this is a hated it for me only because I grew up drinking 7-Ups. My grandfather loved 7-Up, and when we used to go to his house, he used to always give us 7-Ups. These 7-Ups that they make in this day and age, I don't know what this is. This is not a 7-Up. This is not, it just tastes disgusting. It don't taste like 7-Up. It tastes like something trash. Like, I can't. Trash. Hated it. Y'all need to redo the formula. And then last but not least is the Ollie brand beauty hair, skin and nails gummies right here. These I really enjoyed. I ended up getting another one of these, but the bigger one, the beauty. These were great. They tasted great. They do not have that many ingredients in them, and I want to say my nails were growing like crazy like when I was taking these. So it has biotin, keratin, vitamin C and E, and Ollie makes a few different chewables. I know they do. This is the beauty one. They have one for your immune. They have like an everyday supplement. So Ollie, I really do like their gummies. I'm not a big fan of gummies for various reasons. Check back on my videos, but the Ollie brand, they're not terrible, and you take 2 a day, and that is your, you know, your daily supplement for that particular whatever it's for. This was for the hair, skin, and the nails. Okay, and that concludes my favorites and hated it, you guys. Again, this stuff was like from all times, last year, last month, whatever, but we just gonna call it, we gonna say this is it's February. It's February 3rd today, I believe. This gonna be the February 2022 favorites and hated it. All right, thank you so much for watching, and you guys stay tuned for my next favorites and hated it. I will see you in the next one. Peace.